Hello, everybody. I'm setting up the action here. I get my second device so I can read the chat and everything. Today we're gonna be doing the wolf. As soon as I get it figured out how we're gonna set it up here, switch it around. I think that'll work. See what that looks like. Yep, that's it. There we go. As you can see, we got quite a bit to do. I've only got just a little bit up here done. And here we go. Let's see. Let's start up. Let me slide back a little bit here. Bring it in. Styles. Let's go with this color. And I got some already out. So we got, what is it? Number 12. W. I have the W done already or not? Yeah, either way. Appreciate the thumbs up. Whoever's out there. Split it over a little bit there. I think I've already got the W done just right next to it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm going to skip back out to the different one here. And grab this one. What is this? This is the H's. H's or B's. What are the B's? Okay, what's this one? 11. R's. What are the R's? It's gonna take me a minute to get in my stride here. I just put my damn glasses on. Ain't off what price. Appreciate you coming in, bro. Second, hey, Tim Bob. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all coming in. I know you Northwood, so I'm gonna go ahead and blue you up, bud. Benjamin, I'm not sure if we've met or not. I have to figure out who you are before I can blue you up. Yep, Christ loves you too, brother. I got to find the R's. They're not real good with the printing on this crap. Got R's, but the R's kind of look like the H's too. Hope y'all having a great Sunday. I just had a great visit with my family. I came up. I had to drive 21 hours to get here. They went home yesterday and they just got home today. That's how far they drove. It was an amazing visit. I see my grandchildren, two grandsons and a granddaughter. My 16-year-old grandson. We went up to the gym up here, and he's pushing 265 like he owns it on the bench. I was amazed. My oldest grandson, about likely is strong, but he runs track, so he does a lot of weight fluctuations for the track meets and stuff. So he's not as thick. He's bigger and older, but he's not as bigly built, I guess would be the description. And my son-in-law, oh my God, he was throwing around 315 like he owned it. I didn't even have the gumption to get up there and show him what I couldn't do. Yeah, no, what's up, John Paul? How you doing, man? Um, Benjamin, I'll be checking your channel out later on. I wasn't in the process of doing this. I'll do it right now. And come in a couple of times. We'll get you modded up. If you'd like someone to drop your link, I'm sure if you ask someone, they'll do it. And if you get, as you get the blue suit, main rule is do not block anybody. That right is reserved for myself and freaking. Cause just because the person is a peckerhead today don't mean they'll be a peckerhead tomorrow. I believe in second chances. That's why I don't want nobody blocking anybody. Yeah, it's nice out here. I posted yesterday a retraction from my Friday night because I got tore up Friday night. I had to pull that one down. I got struck on copyright anyway, but yeah, I was tore up from the floor up. Drinking liquor. And I was the king of the show that night. Normally I'm on freaking show on Friday night. But he was wussing out on me. Said he was tired. I appreciate y'all's support. I figure I'll be on here about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And I gotta go fix supper. Oh, see there? Got my stomach growling. Been a while since I've done any of this time and stuff. I've been busy. I don't want to step on nobody's toes live streaming. Although I know I am somewhere. I just didn't check this time because I checked every time. I'd always find somebody I'm sub to on live stream, so can't use that as a guideline. Just have to do best I can do. This around, so I have to keep switching around that way. Usually moving along pretty good. Running a little slow today. Yeah, there we go. I can see it. Make sure it ain't froze up. Nope, not froze up. Y'all just ain't chatting. How y'all doing today? What's supper? Hey, Carl. Appreciate you coming in, bud. This is my third one. I'm still yet to get the full swing of it. Thinking I'm doing alright though. The first one was good enough, I sold it. I'm not really trying to sell them, but someone made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I think it's all. The way I try to do it, I try to get all of this area filled in that I got peeled short before I add any new. And now I had to go back and find some of the ones I ain't got and put them in trade. I like it because it's systematic. What's up, Ken Fogg? How you doing today? I know y'all got good weather. Probably burning up down there. Yeah, I ain't got in my groove yet today. I think that's the hardest part of this is not making a mess with these rhinestones. Oh, you in South Carolina? I thought you was in Georgia. Florida. I got so many people I'm sub to on here, they all over the place. Yeah, I probably hadn't been in your live. I had me a real good visit uh, with my family. They was up here for the last 3 days. Grandsons, son-in-law, daughter, granddaughter. And they made me seem like a pipsqueak compared to them. A 16-year-old grandson was pushing 265 pounds on the bench. My son-in-law, he was pushing 315. And get this, he's a cop too. How about that? Bet y'all didn't know that, did you? Let's see, that's three. Alright, threes are the S's. Have I done the S's? No? I think it, wait a minute, there's one. This is going to be the most difficult one because the colors are all over the place. But y'all think this one, but you see the owl I got in yonder. When I go for a smoke break, I'll show it to you. It is a beast. This is 30 by 30. The one in yonder is a 60 by 40. Makes this look little. But actually I'm gonna be on for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I gotta go fix supper. And I'll probably be back on unless, unless somebody I want to get on panel with goes live, and then I'll probably be on their panel. And I'll have Bible study tonight about 8:30. I'm gonna start doing more stream yards myself. So I hope to start putting out more content. I gotta get my technical skills up to speed. I got a new tablet, but I gotta coordinate up all my passwords and stuff so I can access stuff easier. So my main passwords and stuff that are hooked into my phone in my finger, you know. And when you go somewhere and it asks for your password, you can't put your finger in. You get to type it in. I gotta remember what I put in there for the other one. And put it back on that type of password. So they act like they make everything easier for us, and it actually turns out it makes it harder. Can y'all hear that second round of me? It seemed like an echo. Well, it's not. It's it's that. Could turn it down, but it makes it easier. And I know what I sound like. That's why I want to do more stream yards, because on stream yards you got someone on a panel with you can hear them. I'm gonna turn it down just a little. There we go, just a little bit. So what you up to, Scale? I was in hanging out with my crazy chick. And it ain't crazy because of y'all, it's crazy because of me. Although some of y'all might be crazy, I'm just not certified, qualified to pass that judgment. But me, I know I'm crazy. I got 55 years of evidence to prove it. Back to this song I've been learning. I'm gonna try. Cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to play an instrument. I used to mess around with a guitar a long time ago. I didn't have the patience back then. I was only a teenager. And now I don't have a guitar anymore. I got a banjo. But I gotta get it fixed. Bridge is broke, missing some of the tie downs or clamps, or whatever you want to call them. Gotta get them replaced. But it's a family heirloom. Doggone. Talk to Tex. Yeah, that's some of that sophisticated stuff. I don't mess with that stuff. Talk to Tex. That's fancy. These here magical boxes, they be confusing me with all their buttons and switches and whatnot. I'm just a simple old backward country boy. Y'all believe that if you want to. Ain't nothing simple about me. What pisses me off is pretty simple. Dumbasses. There's a lot of stuff out there in the world piss me off. There's dumbasses everywhere you go. All right, now, okay. Let me see what I'm gonna look for the color I need. I need W. I just had the W. Man, W is 12. Where is the 12? Just had it. There it is. See, man, this stuff can be aggravating. What I try to do is I got several trays. I try to put a color in each tray. That way it's expedited so I can go through the colors faster. But as you can see, I had already done some and I hadn't cleaned up my trays. Like I said, we're going through the process of moving. So I'd show y'all my room, but it is a mess. There is stuff everywhere. And the reason it's everywhere in here is because we had company, so we had to get rid of all the mess and put it in my room. Sacrifices. Dang it. Well, never mind. Get back to them W's. And believe it or not, this thing probably got like 4,500 stones on it once you get done. Hey, Daisy May. Been a while since I've seen you too. I've been visiting with my family, doing some packing and unpacking and moving, recategorizing stuff. We're gonna be moving in the middle of next month, so we're trying to get ahead of it. Go ahead and get packed up and everything. But that's the latest one. It's a wolf. I'm thinking I'm gonna keep this one myself, unless I get another crazy offer I can't refuse. Oh yeah, it's teeny tiny. Yeah, I do too. I like all dogs to be a fact. Hopefully we'll be getting one again in the future. Man, Mama keep arguing about what kind. She wants to get a lap dog. And I don't have anything against lap dogs, but they scare me because they're so teeny tiny and frail. And I like pit bulls and Rottweilers, Mastiffs, um, because they're a little bit more than just a little doggy. You know, you try to kick a pit bull, you try to hurt me and my pit bulls in the room. You made a mistake. Now, I have to say to Daisy, she has her uses. I'm sure. I'm sure she'll alert you to an intruder. I want a dog that the intruder alerts you of your dog. You know, they come in bold, but they go out begging. Especially in the area we're gonna be moving back to, because I like living out in the country myself. I cannot stand the city. The city would be all right if it didn't have so many people. You know, but that kind of defeats the purpose of calling it a city, I guess. I mean, where we're living at, there's about 250 apartments, and that's just too many people living over top of each other. And when you get obnoxious neighbors like I got right now, the guy that lives on that side of me, he's a door slammer. The guys that live up above me, they walk like 300-pound babies. They take their shoes off. And you would think, oh, that's nice. They're walking barefooted. No, because that's when they go to stomping. Boom, 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 boom. Like little babies walking through the house, like a toddler walks. And it's so aggravating. I'm going to tell you, if it wasn't for Mama, I'd be done said something to some boogers. Hey, Robin, how you doing, love? I'm doing pretty good, having a great visit. So I'm in high spirits, and that's putting it mildly. Uh, YouTube button what it was, I would put it out there and let y'all see my beautiful family. But um, I'm gonna see about doing some editing so I can redact their faces, and that way I can show y'all how beautiful my family is without doxing them. Not that I'm terribly terrified of that, because like I said, my grandson, not my grandson, but my son-in-law is a cop, and I seen him pushing 315 pounds around like he owned it on the bench. So I'm sure he's not worried about nobody coming to his house. But yeah, I'm not gonna endanger my peeps and make bigger slits in these bags. Find a damn pair of scissors. There we go. Because that's one of the hard things is keeping these things from getting everywhere. Because you dump out more than you need, and you have to put them back in these little rinky-dink little bags. And it ain't easy. But I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go blow my nose. There we go. Brandon F. Mitchell, what's up, bro? In a while. I know you, so hang on, let me blew you up there. Alright, now, give you a quick orientation on the mod ship. Do not block anybody. If anybody's in here harassing you, you have the right to defend yourself, time them out. Do not block people. Freaking and I are the only ones that have the right to block people. If people are attacking other people in the chat, time them out. Give them a chance to calm down. You know, add a little more time to it each time if they keep it up. On third strike, kick them out for 24. That'd be fine. But don't block anybody. I give you the link so y'all can sub up to each other, check out each other's channels, post your links and stuff like that. Plus, it keeps you from being timed out and blocked by other people because you got the wrench. It's like a self-defense mechanism. So defend yourself. Just don't be upset with folks in here. Yeah, I mean, because people do stupid things, say stupid things. Today they might not be that. They might not be that way tomorrow. And the world is a big place. There's lots of people out there, but I believe in second chances. And I generally keep with good people. So I don't have a lot of strife going on. Let me turn that down. So, like I said, I haven't had any trolls. I've got one troll, and most of y'all who know me know who that is. And that's a her problem. It's not a me thing. Because we had words once on somebody else's channel, and I apologized right away. Because it was on somebody else's channel for starters. And I don't want to exclude people. Because it's, we're human people. Humans need people. We're social creatures. And we all not real good at socializing. And the only way you're going to get good at it is by doing it. So if you can have the patience with someone to give them the chance to grow, that's the thing to do. Let me see if I can set up my next colors here. Right, I need H, I need V and F. H is number one. Where are you at, number one? There it is. Alrighty. Cut this baggie open. I don't know if any of y'all ever gonna do diamond art, but this is how I do them. Set up the colors first. That's way too many, but I got the hole big enough. I'll be able to put them back in this baggie. What I'll do is I'll set up colors in advance, like that's H. We're gonna do V. Here's V. V is number 2. Put some tens up. See, now I got 10 set up. What's next? B, H, F. What is F? F is 2. Where are you at? 2. There you go. See, what I'm doing is it's kind of like a challenge to me, myself. I'm like racing the clock, which is probably crazy when it comes to doing stuff like this, but I'm a little crazy. I like to challenge myself. That's another reason I'm doing them. I like challenging things. And like I said, everybody you see in here, especially if they're blue, they're good people. So, y'all trying to grow your channel, sub up to them. They'll get you back, I'm sure. I've not stopped pushing forward. I'm just not driving the numbers on my channel up. I'm trying to focus on my content more. It's pouring rain here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They say we need rain, but I don't think so. They say we're in a drought, but it just rained a little while ago. Not today, but like a week ago. I don't think they understand the definition of a drought. All right, which we is 10. I think I got that one. You, what is you? You, you, you. You is 4. That's the middle. I ain't opened it yet. And it's crazy because a lot of these colors, man, they look about the dang same to me. I think they're just tricking us, putting a different number on the same color. See, by shaking them out like this and having them prepped and ready. So I got 3 sitting there saddled up and ready to go, and this one is too. So I'm gonna run with this one until I get up all of these down to this section here, and then I switch out more colors. Oh, the weather's beautiful here. Today, a little cooler than yesterday, or so they say. I don't think they know what they're doing. Yesterday, I think it got close to 80. Today, they say it's going to be 73, but I think it's going to be higher than 73. They used to do a 3-degree guarantee on the news, but they quit doing that for some reason. I think they got wore out on it. This is number 1. Number 1 is H. Yeah, I even modified my stick. I got a double-ended stick. See, don't those all look the same? But they're not. All of them look like the same color to me. They just, I guess, a little lighter shade. That's crazy. Kind of like a paint by numbers, I guess. We need the rain. We need it every day. Not a lot, but every day. We need some rain to catch up. The creek down here by my house is almost dried up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got a creek out behind us. It's more of a swamp most of the time. And it's like a backflow rather than a creek. We got a pond up here, and then there's another pond that feeds off the overflow from that pond, which is our parking lot. What feeds that one? Um, But the other one back there, it's a lot bigger lengthwise. I don't think it's quite as wide as the little pond over here, but it's a lot longer. But it's on someone else's property, and I haven't explored it yet. It's probably Duke Power's property or something, because it's where the power lines are. A great big old power line. But I wouldn't eat the fish because of the runoff. Could be from parking lots, sewage overflow, or something. So I wouldn't eat the fish. So it'd be just more like a catch and release deal. And I'm not real fond of that, because I like fish. Uh, I really like fresh fish. So the catch and release thing is only when I don't trust the fish to eat. That's why I cut back on my fishing content. Because if y'all remember, we had that hurricane that hit the mountains of North Carolina. Uh, it was a terrible flood and all that stuff. Lots of people got washed away, animals and whatnot, and it ran off. And it comes right down the river basin here, Cape Fear River. And I didn't want to risk eating something that was eating people that then got washed out in the water. So if I go back fishing, it's going to be off the ocean. I'm not going to do the river fishing for a while. Hate to be so morbid, but I look at it logically. Fish don't know what they're eating. Yeah, they lied about the numbers, I'm sure, of how many people were missing. There's a whole bunch of scamming. I'm sure it's not done. There's large lithium deposits in those mountains. I think it was. This is for entertainment purposes only, but I think it was weather engineering that shoved that hurricane right up in the mountains. Because it come up from Florida, crossed over Florida, South Carolina, come back in North Carolina, and then run straight up. And storms don't do that, man. And not saying they can't, but they hit the mountains hard, real hard. And it's just lo and behold, it just happened to be a large lithium deposit there. There ain't all that's there either. There's quartz deposits too. And I don't trust the government as far as I can throw them. Most terrifying 9 words you ever hear. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. And like I said, this is for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Oh man, time's flying on me. I got to speed up. I'm gonna get this thing anywhere near done. But no, I'll definitely be streaming to the, not in one stream, but my streams will be picking up until I get this done. Because I've not been diagnosed OCD. I'm pretty sure I am. Because when I start one of these things, it just bothers me if it's not done. And I'm meticulous about how I do things. If things ain't done the way I want them done, it bothers me. So that might just be, I'm a little bit of a butthole. I think it's OCD though, to be honest. But It's just a condition. It's not a handicap to me. Everything for me, I think, is a condition, not a handicap. Things are a handicap if you allow it to be. Now, of course, that's not the perfect definition of it, of a handicap. But your mind is what sets your limitations. What's up, Moan? Appreciate you coming in, brother. I had a jumping spider on me yesterday. I stuck my finger out there and he jumped on it, and I relocated him to a more safe place. Seen my lizards too, but it was too fast. I actually got a short video, but it was too short. Wasn't even 15 seconds. But they are back in. I'm gonna miss them. So there was some good content. I like videoing them. I ain't got no mealworms to feed them. Alrighty. That's right. If they ain't gonna do it the way you want to do it, I'd make that the last time they do it too. I don't think that's OCD. I think that's just a little you want it the way you want it. Me, I mean, I'll be in the other room, nowhere in sight of these things when they're half done. I'll be thinking, man, I need to get that thing done. No. Yeah, that's another reason we're moving. Better job market. Around here, it's crazy. It's almost like a waiting list for every job, the waiting list for every home. Too many people here. When we moved down here, this was one of the fastest growing counties in the state. I think it still is. I didn't much like where we was at either, because it's Greensboro High Point area, and that's crazy there. And that was before all this open border stuff, which I am not cool with. And I'm not anti anybody. I am anti giving my home away. And everybody should be. It's just like if they were coming in legally, in my opinion, what legal is they come to the crossing and apply for asylum there, that's fine. But if you come straight across the border, first thing you done on this country was break the law. You invaded us illegally. And that's my opinion. I hope I don't offend anyone, but I'm entitled to that opinion, like you're entitled to yours. I think that, you know, it'd be great if we could look at someone and decide, oh, they're good people just by looking at them, but you can't. I've had friends that were undocumented workers, we'll call them that. I used to work with one of my best friends. And when I say that, it's like I have to really trust you to eat your food, and I'd go over his house and eat his food. So we was tight. So not a judgment thing. And when it comes to breaking the law, uh, I believe you got to obey the law, man. Now, a long time ago, I didn't believe that, and I went and served 9 years. And I was young. I made mistakes, but I don't blame the cops. Don't blame the judge, because they didn't do what I did. I did it. You know. Same token goes here. You can't have a two-tiered system. The law for me has got to be the law for you. When your first action in a country is breaking the law, I can't trust you, man. And again, I don't judge folks. I ain't calling ICE on nobody either. I actually think the fellas that live upstairs, I think they're illegals. I'd go so far as I actually think they're might be linked to the cartel. Because it's expensive to live here. And they ain't got no 9 to 5. And I don't think you could survive here with DoorDash. You know what I mean? And that's the only job I could picture them fellas having. Much they leave and come back. We're talking multiple times a day. Now, I do know some folks that make a living doing something like that, but it ain't door dashing. Um, so they might be like door dashing to supplement their income, which is probably taxpayer funded. But again, I'm not making judgments. This is my assessment of what I see. But again, like I said, I'm not a snitch. I ain't called ICE. And my son-in-law, he said if he lived here, he'd been called ICE on her ass. But then again, he is a cop. Yeah, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt too. Um, like I said, they've given me plenty of reason to not like them. But just because I don't like you, don't mean I'm gonna sabotage you intentionally. You know, before I were to do something like that, I'd have to go up there and find out facts. Not gonna call it a law because I think it's a possibility. I'd have to know. Them boys is cartel members or something. They dealing drugs or something. I'd have to know that. I suspected. I'd have to know it. The only way I'd be able to know it is if I followed them somewhere. I can tell y'all this gas too high to be following strangers. And I'm not that malicious nor vicious. I'm gonna go out of the way and pursue a total stranger. I'm not a Karen or a Darren. And while they may aggravate me stomping on the floors and playing loud music in the parking lot, that's aggravation. It's not criminal. Shoot, I don't even call the law on people for loud music. I go over and knock on the door myself. What's up, Elaine? Appreciate you coming in, love. Look, I'm getting artistic. Tell me some arts and crafts stuff here. Although it's not like your arts and crafts. This is ready-made kit arts and crafts. How are you today? Y'all missed my wild live stream the other night at 5. Friday. And it started till about 10:30, 11 o'clock. It stayed on till like 4:30 around there in the morning. And I was getting drunk. I got really, really, really drunk. And it was probably pretty funny. I know I had a good time. But it got a copyright strike. Because I allowed freaking up on panel and he played some music. And they struck it. Then I took out something with that automated program they have. Yeah, I know that smell you're talking about. Yeah, but see, you're out there with that sun baked asphalt. And that does smell kind of good. Around here, we have such high traffic flow. I mean, even in the off season, we still have way too much traffic. But when it gets pretty outside, man, it is crazy the traffic here. People just start coming out the woodworks. We're at the beach. The traffic is crazy here. The road out here is Interstate 40. Leads straight down to Carolina Beach. I'm actually like between 10 and 15 minutes from the beach. And everybody love the beach. And they prove it. Because as soon as the weather gets nice, they come out of the woodwork. And most of these folks can't drive a lick. They couldn't drive a nail with two hammers. Yeah, y'all pretty close to each other there, I think. Not too far. But I appreciate y'all coming in and showing your support and chatting up. I've got to get some uh, technical stuff figured out, and I can hopefully expand my channel a little bit. I think I can get the damn super chats, and what I'm wanting is super chats and memberships. I don't know if you get the memberships too, but I did find out that you can get that if you get 500 subs. You can get super chats. I mean, you got to meet a couple more requirements or something. But I want the super chats. I'm gonna use the super chats in an auction style. What's up, Cat and Jack? Let's see here. Hang on there. What's up, Yogi? How you doing, bud? Been a while. Been a while. Here you go, cat. That should show you I don't got no hard feelings there. And those little disputes we had on Yogi's channels, because I was worried about Yogi's channel. Yogi's cool with it. I'm cool with it. I do appreciate y'all coming in and showing the love. You've helped me with a lot, bud. I don't know. Uh, I was already telling people I love them, but the fact that you get on here every day and tell everybody you love them, yeah, that helped me a little bit. When I left, you were on shot number 6. Yeah, yeah. You was on shot number 6. That was real early. My final count, I think it was, what did I say? 30. 30 shots. Or, as the freaking would say, because his shots are bigger than mine, 15. But his shots are twice as big as mine. Appreciate that, Yogi. Um, yeah, I was soused. Yeah, I was soused. I was drinking from probably 10:30, 11 o'clock until 4 in the morning. Only thing slowing me down drinking was me running my mouth. I wouldn't even allow them freaking to keep up with me with my shots. I was just taking them. Bam, bam. I took my first 3 shots within 5 minutes of each other. Bam, bam, bam. Because, see, I mean, if you're drinking, there's a couple reasons you can do it. You can drink it to relax. But I can relax. I don't need drinking to relax. You can drink this to be social, and that's cool too. But usually, when I'm drinking to get drunk. But I didn't go full bore because I still have one left. That would have been 35 shots right there. I get 5 shots out of one of these. But I have a small shot glass. Hey, Sue. Appreciate you coming in, love. But yeah, it was fun. We had pretty good fun. I had a panel that night. That's why it was fun. Um, I got to get a little more technical savvy. I'll be having more panels. I want to do like Elaine does. She has like crafting panels and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily gonna have like a crafting panel, but it's like I'll be on panel with other people and I'll be doing crafts and talking. Cause I like doing my crafts or artwork, whatever you want to call it. All right, yeah. The next one, 10 is B. Ah, my leg's starting to cramp on me here. I got to realign things. Red Robin. we got a place called Red Robin. It's a restaurant. And they have a commercial and it goes, Red Robin. You ever heard that restaurant, Red Robin? Make sure I ain't missing nobody there. But again, my mod rules are a little different. Anybody who's got the mod ship recently, I don't block anybody. That's for me or freaking to do. If anybody attacks you, you can time them out. Start it small. If they're persistent, 3 strikes. Hit them for 24. But do not block anybody. That's strictly me or freaking can do that. But if anybody's attacking someone else, Sebastian. I assume you're one of Yogi's people. But, appreciate you coming in. I'm gonna show you how I'm not afraid of people getting the blue. I think I've seen you before on Yogi's channel. Don't time nobody out. I mean, you can time people out if they're harassing somebody, but don't block anybody. I'll give y'all the blue so y'all can sub up to each other and check each other's channel out. Post your links, stuff like that. My thin is thick, and I can defend myself. I don't want my subs and people like that being harassed by other people. I don't want people being vulgar. Uh, busting balls is okay. Hurting feelings, that's not okay. So let that be your guidelines. Oh, wait a minute. Just goofed up. Man, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up. There we go. That is not that one. I just made a boo-boo. Because this is 10. 10 is V. There we go. But if you're still in here, Yogi, I'd like to get on panel with you one day and talk with you. If I'm not sub to you, I'll definitely sub back to you. Let me check. Huh? I'm sub to you, brother. Sebastian Cristobal Valdez Bautista. You got some cute little doggos. But yeah, I'm subbed up to you. Way to go on the subs. But you're getting close there to 12,000. But yeah, I'm subbed up. I kind of figured I knew you. Yeah, I think they shut it here too. I haven't seen the commercial in a long time. It might still be open here. That used to be the commercial would stick in my head all the time. Red Robin. Yeah, I'm getting ready to call it a quit because I gotta go fix supper. But I might be back on this evening to do some more. But what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna take a little smoke break and take y'all with me. Let's see here. Unplug it. I gotta flip it. There we go. Yeah, that's what I look like, y'all. Signature white beater. Oh, show y'all this other what's coming up next on the yeah, y'all have to just ignore TV there. Show y'all what the next one looks like. Look at that monster. That one down there, I've already done that. That's finished. Alright, so that one there, I already finished it. But that's a 20 by 30. And they say that is a 40 by 50. I don't think they got the right ruler. That looks bigger than any 40 by 50 I ever seen. Does that look like a 40 by 50? See? It says 40 by 50. And that one says 20 by 30. I think they're a little off, don't you? I don't think they measuring right. But that thing is a beast. Look at all them little things on there. That thing is gonna be a beast. What's up, Wayne? Appreciate you coming in, brother. That thing is huge. That thing is huge. This is this is all the rhinestones on it. Look at all them rhinestones. That right there is just one color. All four of them are just one color. Thing's got 18 colors. That's a massive pile of rhinestones. I think they're off on the size. Yeah, I'm gonna take a smoke break and then go fix supper. I'll let y'all hang out while I'm smoking. I would let you hang out while I'm fixing supper, but it ain't gonna be too entertaining, so I'm just fixing hamburgers and french fries. Oh. But I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I'm gonna be going off in a little bit. I've been on like an hour and 20, hour and 15 here, close to it. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke me a cigarette and go fix supper. I might get back on after supper, maybe for another hour. I got my Bible study. Comes on around 8. Between 8 and 8:30 is when he gets started. So I go there every Sunday and Monday. Untethered live. But like I said, I'm gonna be on for at least, link to this cigarette. Believe it or not, it's the second cigarette of the day. I'm gonna quit smoking. That's what we were talking about earlier. I didn't get around to telling you, Wayne, that I'm gonna quit smoking, and drinking. The second smoking's weed. I'm gonna quit smoking that stuff too. Matter of fact, I ain't had none, and tomorrow will be a week. I haven't smoked any weed. Good night, Yogi. Eric, love you, brother. But this is my second full cigarette of the day. I've had a couple short ducks, but I'm trying to quit. I think it'd be a good thing. Shoot, yesterday I think I only had like 5, maybe 6 all day. And I didn't have a whole cigarette today until right before I started this stream, so it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Kind of really don't want to quit smoking for the health benefits. It's a money thing, I guess you'd say it for me. But there's some distressing stuff out there. Like they want to put that pokey and everything. RJ Reynolds is sold out. They're supposed to be putting the vax in these. They want to put the vax in our food. They want to put the vax in our animals. They want to put it in what we eat, animal-wise. They want to put it in our pets. And they're already doing it. They didn't ask nobody's permission. They're doing it. And the way that stuff works is not the way it's supposed to work. Well, actually, I believe it is working the way it's supposed to work. But what it's supposed to do ain't what they told us. I think that whole It's just for entertainment purposes only, but I think it was all a hoax. Control grab. And I stay into the know about things. And it turns out nicotine is not as bad as they say. Nightcat, Fat Jack for me. Y'all cute couple. I like Jack. Jack's cool. I like you too. Y'all be good. But yeah, you want to know the truth about the facts, you just got to get out there and dig it up. And it ain't hiding anymore. They ain't hiding it anymore. They not denying it. Just like the outer space and moon landing and stuff. I'm a great big conspiracy theorist. Only problem is I'm running out of conspiracies. That's because they're coming true. But I'm a crazy person, so it doesn't matter. But I'm a healthy crazy person to some extent. You know, I'm old, so I ain't so healthy. But there's something in this world that's kind of weird. I don't know what caused it. But I got the Professor hairdo going on. Remember Gilligan's Island? And the Professor? He had the same hairdo with the white stripes over his ears. There's got to be something to it. There's some brains up in this noggin. I figured out a bunch of stuff before I would learn it. I taught myself a lot of things. Yeah, I'm funny, ha ha. He's funny. He was in here earlier, I think. I ain't sure. I don't know if he came in or not. He's probably working on his app. But yeah, that's my best YouTube bud there. Old freaking. But it's one of the good things. It's like when you come to my channel, I'm going to say that 99.9% of the people that come in here are great people. And that includes all of y'all. I think I'm pretty good at picking my people. And that's mainly the way I go about picking up my subs now. Uh, Not judging them, assessing them. Because it's not my place to judge anybody. I don't think it's our place to judge anybody, but you do need sound judgment. Uh, there's a difference between judgment and judging people. Judging people is isolated, singular. Judgment is you using your discernment to do the best you can do, you know. And in that token, when you judge people in that fashion, it's so that you don't surround yourself with bad people. That's what I'm shooting for. Yep, I think I know that's where I met y'all at. You at, Sebastian, over there at Yogi's. But I'll try to make a point of visiting you tonight, checking your channel out, dropping some likes and stuff. That's like the hardest thing in this whole YouTube thing is getting around to everybody. Because I guarantee you, I'm subbed at least 5,000 people. My sub list is so long that when I just go down through my subs and start scrolling, I bet you it'd take me an hour to get to the bottom of that list. Just scrolling and scrolling. But with the cigarette done, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and wish all y'all people the best I can wish you. And that's to walk with God and live in love. Do unto others, you have them do unto you and yours. And with that said, I love you all. Take care. Peace.